Hi, I'm Sherry Steinbaugh, registered dietitian with Michigan Beans. And for many of us, healthy eating has taken on an expanded meaning as we're looking for foods that are not only healthy for us, but also for the planet. And you know, Michigan Beans really fit the bill there because they're a plant food. And eating more plant foods, research is showing us, is good for us, but also benefits the environment. One of the reasons that beans are so good for the environment is the way they are grown. You know, they're actually soil enhancers. They take nitrogen from the air and fix it into the soil and make it more fertile. So it's great not only for the beans, but also for other crops that grow there, and also for insects and animals. The other thing is beans can really adapt to harsh temperatures and weather, so they don't really need as much water as other plants. They really have a very low carbon footprint compared to most other foods. The other thing to remember about beans is that the growers are really good stewards of the environment. They practice great agricultural practices that make sure that they are taking care of the land and the water that their beans are growing on. And of course, beans are a plant-based protein. They're so healthy for us, full of vitamins, full of lots of fiber, and there's usually less waste because dry beans, of course, stay for long periods of time in your pantry. They really lose no nutritional value whatsoever. So there is less waste. And if you're buying canned beans, of course, the cans are 100% recyclable. So let me share with you a couple of really great recipes that I have that are plant-based. Not only are we using Michigan beans, but we're using some unique whole grains, and we're also using lots of vegetables here. So let's start with this Michigan black bean and bulgur salad. And bulgur is actually like a cracked wheat. And you can find it typically in the ethnic aisles of the store. And I have some cooked bulgur right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our Michigan black beans to that. I've got 1 can of drained black beans here, or 2 cups of dried cooked beans. And then we're going to add 1 small red pepper to that. I've just chopped that up so you see all these beautiful colors going in there. I've got 4 green onions that I've sliced. And I've got about 1/2 cup of chopped fresh parsley. And then the dressing that is going to go on this, I have already pre-mixed that. And what we have here is we've got some orange juice in there, some olive oil, some balsamic vinegar, a little bit of garlic, and some cumin, which really add a lovely flavor to that. And I'm just going to shake that up in a jar. We're going to pour that over the top. And this salad is done, and it's beautiful. And actually, I like to let it sit for a few minutes at least because that dressing soaks into the grains and the beans and tastes wonderful. The next salad we're going to make is a Michigan white bean salad, and this is with a grain called farro. And farro is an ancient grain that you can typically find by the rice in stores. And what I've done already is this farro is all cooked, and what I've done, you might be able to see the dressing that's in there. This has been soaking for about 15 minutes in the dressing, which is olive oil, some rice vinegar, and there's a shallot that's chopped up in there as well, a little salt and pepper. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our beans to that, and we're going to add some fresh baby arugula. And this is going to soak in there as well. Lots of greens. You can add almost the whole package and mix it up. We'll keep adding that in. I'm making a little bit of mess here, but that's okay. That's what cooking is all about. So you can see how those that dressing will start to soak in the greens and the beans there. And what we're going to do is add to that some crumbled feta cheese. This makes a really nice salad. This could be a side dish salad if you serve it in small portions, or it makes about 4 servings for a main dish salad. Let's just see if we can get some on the plate there so you can see all of the ingredients. Yes, that's nice. And the farro has a nutty flavor. It really is satisfying and filling with the beans. A nutty, chewy flavor to that. You can take some fresh dill or some dried dill and just kind of add that to the top of it. And that salad is done. So here you've got 2 delicious plant-forward salads with Michigan beans. And to find out more how Michigan beans are so sustainable and healthy for our environment, as well as healthy for our body, and to find these recipes and more, visit michiganbean.com.